Hello, America. My name is Kaylee Tyndall. I'm a nurse in Georgia. I'm being held hostage in Bartow County, Georgia, for 6 years. I'm a victim of domestic terrorism. It was started in January of 2014 by William Lee Powers in Griffin, Forsyth, Georgia. William Lee Powers, his wife Christine Powers, his ex-sister-in-law, a registered sex offender, Tracy Lynn Ewing Jernigan, Scott Jernigan, her husband, with Paulding County Sheriff's Office, Officer Marty Teens, William Powers' cousin, with Bartow County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Clark Millsap, with Bartow County Sheriff's Department, and Detective Combs, William Powers' other cousin, a Cherokee County Sheriff's Officer detective. They're using stolen Marine Corps, top secret Air Force, virtual invisible hologram, Korean, Chinese, Russian, American torture, military technology and equipment illegally to torture me 24/7 for 11 and a half years. They also inserted North Korean torture, military top secret technology into my head in January of 2014. It gives them the ability to talk in my right ear 24/7. It also gives them the ability to read my brain activity, my vital signs, to brainwash me. They're also around me spraying chemicals like air duster, fentanyl, ricin that they stole from China, the 7 deadliest poisons, the 12 deadliest chemicals, arsenic, cyanide, battery acid. They've been doing this to me for 11 and a half years. Also, using that stolen military technology is Vicky Curio, Charles Curio, Molly Curio, Lindsay Curio, Tristan Hayden, Skylar Curio, Abigail Curio, Kimberly Couch, Emily Woodard, Elizabeth Woodard, her daughters, James Couch, Timothy Couch, Lisa Couch, Brian Tanner, Carrie Tanner, KJ, their neighbor. Emily and Elizabeth Woodard bragged about raping my grandson, Jack Tyndall, 2 years ago, and my son to turn them against me by secreting some type of poison up their urethra and raping them at the same time. They've also done that to the love of my life, Anthony Joseph Anaya, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The reason William Powers started this was because I broke up with him and told him I was leaving to go to New Mexico to pursue the man of my dreams, Anthony Joseph Anaya, a man that I've loved since 2005, and also to finish my college education to get my nurse practitioners and to open my own practice in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He was hell-bent against it and said he didn't see why I was going back to a wetback Mexican. And ever since then, they've done everything they could to destroy my life. They also inserted the same North Korean torture technology in Anthony Anaya's head. And when they find out how much he loves me and that he and I are soulmates, Vicky Diane Curio made it her goal to keep him and I apart and to brainwash him to go with her daughter, Molly Curio. They have raped me over 25 million times using that stolen military technology. They've also stolen top secret technology from China, and they wrap around me as snakes. My ex and domestic violence assailant, Michael Keith Pulley, his daughter, Chloe Cook Pulley, his wife, Jessica Cook Pulley, and his son, Eric, stay coiled up inside my vagina as snakes. They put poison in my food. They put poison in my hair products. They spray battery acid directly on my brain. They've learned how to move the moon using that stolen military technology because Michael Pulley, Eric Pulley, Chloe Cook Pulley, Jessica Pulley also have that technology. Zeb Collins and Sean Collins. Also Martha Contreras, Michelle Garcia, Annette Moreno, Johnny Contreras had that technology. Sheriff Millsap and his wife, Steve Millsap, his son, Zach Millsap, his grandson, Marty Teens and his wife, Tracy Lynn Ewing Jernigan, Scott Jernigan, their children and grandchildren have that technology. Christian Thomas, Sylvia Cochran, Stephanie Cochran, and their children have that technology. They kept me hostage in Bartow County for 6 years, keeping me unemployed, moneyless, and homeless, walking the streets. They're trying to starve me to death. They're doing all of this for no reason. For no reason at all. They're making fake clouds here that have changed the environment and changed the weather since 2018. And they are walking the earth invisibly or as hologram ghosts. It is top secret Marine Corps, top secret Air Force, Korean, Chinese, Russian, American, virtual invisible hologram, torture, military technology and equipment that is never to be used on American soil. They have combined top secret military technologies from 5 countries that allows them to do this. Also, the people that have that technology walk into stores and steal whatever they want and walk out with it. This is very, very dangerous. This is a national security issue. They need to be stopped now. I have tried negotiating with these people. There's no negotiating with them. The cops have illegally arrested me. They have illegally arrested my children. And I'm told that Anthony Joseph Anaya is here in Georgia. Only he's down in Ackworth with Tara and Molly Curio and Joseph Baca. They have done nothing to help me. They have done nothing to assist me. They have not tried to get me out of here. And I have been begging Anthony Anaya to come for 10 years to get me out of here so that I can get justice and get to a military base. No one will take me. They totaled my car here in 2019. Hey. They murdered my service dog 3.5 months ago in cold blood after keeping him hostage away from me for 5 years. He was illegally taken after he and I were assaulted at the Domestic Violence Shelter Tranquility House. And Officer Weaver did nothing, nor did his partner Bohannon, nor did the advocates at the Domestic Violence Shelter. They've done so much damage to my body using that technology that Korea is going to have to do repairs, surgical repairs, to repair my entire body. Korea is here in Bartow County. They've been here for over a year. So is China and Russia. And they are threatening to blow the entire southeastern corridor, as well as California, Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, if these people don't do as they are told. I've asked them to bring me specific items. There was a truck. There's supposed to be $320 gazillion set up an account for me that was set up by Mr. Howard, an old patient of mine that used to help them. The account's already in my name. They refused to bring me the account number. There was also $500 million left for me by a former DTF officer, Scoggins, as well as a Black Widow Chevrolet pickup truck that's sitting at the DTF lot in Bartow County Sheriff's Office. They refused to bring it to me. I've also asked them to bring me the methamphetamines, the cocaine, the weed, the money, the jewelry, and the clothing out of the evidence locker with the Bartow County Sheriff's Office, as well as my diplomatic immunity paperwork, and to release my daughter because they know she's being illegally arrested and held. They refused because the cops knew that they were going to die day one, so they want the whole country to go with them. And they've literally got the entire country on the line. Korea, China, Russia, and Japan are not going to play with these people. They already have submarines in the Atlantic and the Pacific full of nuclear bombs, prepared to blow the entire Southeast Corridor and the entire western side of the United States. Slap off the planet. I'm sending this video out because someone has got to do what is right. Someone has got to step up and save this country.